Greetings and welcome. Hello, Shonio. Hello, Lilo. Always good to see you too. Gonna launch the good old World of Warcraft. And get going here on continuing with my character. It's the last day of my vacation. I can't believe it's over. The heck. And making some sort of attempt to launch the game. Not sure what's happening. There we go. A little bit of lag. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the head pass. Thank you for the kiss. Ow! Oh. Thank you for the tough love, I guess. Alright, Feuerpfoten has mail! And I got this really cool looking transmog. Let me go into my menu real quick under my audio. I'll enable the sound, but I'll keep the music off because I want to have the background music. There we go. Hopping on in. I like how the game notifies you on which characters have mail, which is pretty useful. But anyway, leveling up this Pandaren. The Dragonflight expansion is the one that we are currently in. We don't get to go to the current expansion until we hit like level 60, I think. 70? I think it's 70. Greetings, Mocha Cakes. Hello. I am very tired. I slept in today. Alright, and I logged off here. So the easiest way to level up is just look for the daily quests.
I have many lucky doos.
Actually, I have this traveling Brutosaur here, which is very useful because I can get my mail remotely. Look at all that sweet money I'm getting. Sell everything. Just sell everything. It's going to be the easiest thing to do. And there is a herb up in the top here. Ooh, got some PC lag. What's going on with that? How are you tired, bro? I'm old. And that's what. I have been playing this game for 16 years. That's why I'm tired. Alright, let's check the map and see what other dailies. We could do that one. I know there's chests, but chests don't give you quest experience anymore, I guess. So I'm not going to bother going after those. Again, we're just leveling this character. And then at the same time, we'll be doing the dungeons. Go to random dungeons. And the flying in Dragonflight here is kind of unique. You go much faster if you do it right. Wait, did I fly over it? I did fly over it. I need to go down. Boom.
One of the Zaradan commanders prides herself on the wanton slaughter of our kin. Make her regret it.
Alright, so we need to take down the Colossi, tear up their supplies and whatnot. I mean, because you slept in, how are you tired? I'm just tired all the time. It's just, something's wrong with me, I don't know. Getting better spells, even though I'm like level 40-ish. There we go. Actually, no, I don't get that. You can literally sleep 10 hours and still be tired. Maybe it's just, you know, like the object of motion stays in motion kind of thing, and object at rest stays at rest. You need to expend energy to get your blood pumping, because if you just kind of sit around and do nothing and not actually force yourself to move, then your body will think that it's constantly tired. Nothing is wrong with you? There's lots of things wrong with me. Oh, let's have some fun with this, huh? Aww. I'm actually taking some decent damage. I'm watching my HP go down. And we need to make some refreshments. The conjure refreshments, that spell changes depending upon whether you're in a group or whether you're alone. So if I make stuff on my own, then I end up making these mana cakes, and then if I am in a group, it'll make a tray that everybody can take food from. Oh, this dude. Let's have some fun with that, eh? This dude's Haha! And this is why I take the mirror image spell. This mirror image actually works really well as a defensive tool, and I keep forgetting about my blazing barrier.
Every dragon desecrated, the Zoradin will pay tenfold. Good work.
And I forgot about this spell, the Shifting Power. I don't know what to think about that spell. It was added to the mage's repertoire as a means of reducing your cooldowns and also dealing damage at the same time. So we're leveling up our wonderful little fire mage. Isn't she cute? I mean, you can't look at this face and tell me that's not cute. Blizzard knew what they were doing. Originally, the Pandaren were meant to be like a April Fool's Day joke, and then as it turns out, they did it for real. What other quests can I do here? And deliver salt deposits. That's not done yet. Nelthara's Secrets Within. We need to go turn that quest in. At least I don't have to worry about stuff being on the opposite side of the map now. If you guys haven't flown in Dragonflight at all, this right here is actually your charges for any of your spells that you have for your flying. And they slowly gain. I can also hit my middle button here. To try to go in faster. And then I get almost like up to 800% flight speed. It's really helpful. I think this is where I need to turn in the quest. I think. Alright, take me to the time when the Obsidian Citadel has been recaptured. And I'm going to skip that quest line because I already did it on my main.
Good friend, and the loyal supporter I know you are. I call upon your help at this time.
Okay. And that allows me to skip all that. Must choose a reward, but none of these rewards are any useful to me, so I'm just going to choose the one that's the most valuable. And we can either talk to Sibelian or Wrathion, and then you just swear your allegiance to one of these dragons, and I don't really care. So, because I'm not doing all that, show support with Wrathion or Sibelian at 7,000 experience. I'm going to see these rares, suggested players 5. Oh boy. Captain Lancer. By the way, when you go here, it actually boosts your flying. I don't know if I can solo this thing at level 40. They suggest at least 5 players to take down this this dude, and he's got 3 million HP. I dare say that would be a suicide mission, so I'm not going to do that. If there were other players around that wanted to engage, then yeah, sure, I'd go ahead and do that. How's chat today? This is the last day of my vacation. These days have flown by like a fart in the wind. Okay, we need to kill proto-dragons. These proto-dragons are apparently a huge problem. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to target them. Are they on the ground? They're on the ground. Okay. I don't know why we have to take these things down, but I guess we do. Yay! Level up! Woo! I got a new talent. Game is saying I should take Ice Nova. So that is a new spell, and what Ice Nova does causes a whirling wind around you, dealing frosty damage. Don't really care about frosty damage too much. I just finished Spark Notes for the script for some bitch-ass video game I have to do in geography class. Oh, I wish you the best. How was my vacation? A lot of fun. I went to Milwaukee. I drove 11 hours. 11 hours to Milwaukee and back in the same day. That was wild. I love writing something about I don't give a damn about. I'm gonna be like the John Boy Walton. Oh, there we go. Finally, dungeon queue. If you're a healer or DPS, or if you're healer or tank, you'll get in right away. But if you're DPS or healer, yeah, if you're just DPS, then it's gonna be slow. Wow, I cannot brain today. Jeez. Jeez. What does this Nova spell do? Yeah, I haven't really messed with that spell. It's Ice Mage spell. I'm not an Ice Mage, I'm a Fire Mage. Ice Mages are fun, though. I also have a mage called Frost Tatzen. I don't know what the difference between Tatzen and Pfoten is, but more German stuff.
I welcome Onora's rage.
So we get to go there first.
I will suspect the worst. The Tirai, Shikar, and Onir clans must rally to free her and defeat Balakar Khan.
Okay, let's see when we can fly down here.
No hunters for the Kanamatra now. The proto-dragon Granith was nearly in our grasp when Balakar's warriors ambushed us. We must retake our weapons of war and
I don't know where we're going here.
Back. When Granith's blood soaks the ground, our purposes can align.
Oh no. Well, let's see. The Scorch is the only spell that I can actually cast while I'm moving. I remember they had a ability that was in Cataclysm that Blizzard didn't like, called Scorch Weaving, and you were able to mix your fire spells in with your arcane spells and make for some really interesting types of combat. Got your damage up quite a bit too. Open commissions but no results. Well, maybe you should just give a couple examples of what's out there. Show people what you can do. So if you don't give people a little taste of what you got, then you're probably not going to gain any interest.
Nearly there. See to the final weapon.
Okay, now what else do we do? Uh-oh. Ow. Well, no disruptive shot for you. I forgot. Oh, yeah, it's my shimmer spell. That's what. My goodness, that druid is doing insane amounts of damage. Okay, here we go.
Worthless. I will dispose of the outsiders myself.
Granith has landed. Strike now.
Yeah, we're already striking, bro.
Tremble before primal power.
Oh no, primal power, whatever am I gonna do?
Die.
Ready to fire!
Got him. Lame. Since I'm wearing a bunch of heirlooms, I don't really do anything. Okay, Okay, these little wind gusts here actually push your character up a little bit more.
Truly a blasphemous idol. Continue your work. The storm must be quieted, and the elemental within it defeated, before Clan O'Neill can join the Kanamatra. Their primalist allies have placed totems that protect this.
These dungeons are quite different. Like,
Find them.
normally you think dungeons like inside caves or inside buildings or something like that, but no. This, quote, dungeon is outdoors.
The primalist's power weakens.
Oh, did that out of order. It's been a while since I played Fire Mages. I gotta remember to hit either the Phoenix Flame spell or the Fire Blast spell when I see heating up. There, and then I'll do this.
One more totem, quickly.
Okay. It's not gonna take long.
The final totem crumbles. Now take down the avatar of the storm.
Not that we haven't dealt with large ancient elementals before. Okay, I think these players know what they're doing. Well, let's see. Trying to take down the boss and the trash at the same time because somebody yanked trash into the boss fight. Sometimes that spells danger. Okay. We still win though. And what you can do is you can also take these birds. They just fly to the next portion of the stage if you don't have flying. So, like, new players, they wouldn't have, like, dragon flying right away, so they added those birds to this dungeon, because this would have been the expansion where you end up learning dragon flying. But since now they scale dungeons for lower level players, they wouldn't be able to get dragon flying. But if you learned it on at least one tune, then all your tunes know it. Now, why is Twitch saying welcome to chat room? What the heck?
Before they are forced to fight in Balakar's name.
Did Twitch disconnect me?
The first ancestors shall rise.
Let me know if I'm still online, chat, because it looks like that it's broadcasting. Yo, somebody dinged. We're at level 42.
Feast on your flesh.
You're online? Okay. I don't know why it says, like, welcome to chat. It's a little annoying.
No, I cannot face my ancestors. I will stomp on your grave.
Okay.
No, I cannot face my ancestors.
I think we got one more on the other side here. I love my Jade Cloud Serpent. Such a cool mount.
No, I cannot face my ancestors.
Saying the same shit over and over again. Okay. This is a weird dungeon. Should zoom out so I can see what I'm doing.
Necromancers
Splat.
on our sacred grounds?
You shall pay for this blasphemy with your lives. Flee before me!
Okay. This boss is going down pretty quick, though. Woo!
The wind guide.
There we go. Cool. Wow, there's a little bit of lag there.
Protect my children.
Okay, flying toward the end. Normally, players would, like, take their mounts and skip that large section of mountain there and go over the gap. But, you take the bird and the players go this way instead. Why fly when you can have a character do it for you? Such a beautiful sight, too. I wish I could turn my draw distance up a bit. Yeah, look at the side of the mountain just disappear. What the heck? Those graphical glitches for you. My 2080 Ti is getting old, chat. It's 5 years old. I think it's even older than that. No! My graphics, they're not loading properly. Now everything looks like it's garbage. Oh no, and you can see that my map isn't being generated. That's not good. I'll let the team know I need to reload my UI here. I don't know why my game is doing this, but that's super strange. I was like running into a wall.
I will use Onora's power for more
There we go.
breezes and blessings. My storm will bring forth a mightier Maruka.
Well, I can't move any faster than what I'm doing.
If the Eagle Mother will not gift me her power, I will take it. This land is our birth, onward and lightning, the true power of Onara.
Oh yeah, I can use Scorch while I'm moving. I wonder if I should move my spells over a different way. Alright, well, we got another level, we got another talent. Mark of the Fire Lord. Flame-stricken living bomb, apply mastery, ignite, 100% increased effectiveness.
Balakar's weapon will be broken.
And then we got the Tome of Veronin, increases critical strike by 2%, which we need as a mage. Crit is important as a fire mage, because when you critically strike, you get heating up, and if you critically strike again in a row, then you get a free fire blast or flame strike. Why is it so hard to say? Let's queue for another dungeon here. Yeah, you get 70 gold a pop for these dungeons. Holy shit. I remember back in the day when you had like 1 gold, you were god. I'm gonna crash out, work in a group with the people I don't know, and the person who's supposed to be formatting video isn't here yet. Oh dear. Hasn't even started. Jeez. I guess you better keep busy with something else then. That's a little unfortunate. It's due tomorrow. Was it for a class project or something like that? That sucks. So I'm gonna switch these spells over. So I like my blink there for some reason. Let's get ourselves a bubble poppy. And we gotta kill protos until that counter goes down. Okay. It's interesting how Blizzard redesigned these quest systems. Hello, Pokemon XM! Long time no see. And the good old puffer fish for good measure. How's it going, you peanut? You always hated group projects? Yeah, I did too. I mean, the group projects are supposed to inspire teamwork. which is kind of the purpose behind it. At least I think that's how it's supposed to be. Well, time to take down a sleeping proto-drake. Seems kind of mean. There's another herb over here. There it is. The Hawkenbloom. There we go. I could mount up, or I could just... Is there another quest out here that I don't know about? Good, just free today, so I joined. Yay! This is my last day of my vacation. What quest is up here? No, there's... Says it's up here. Oh, it's this little kiddo. Oh my god. It's Yali who's exploring training. Look at that little cutie. Oh my god. What a peanut. Anyway. CQ, Lion Dad. Hi from FOP. Hello. How FOP? I don't know who this dude is. Land will be cleansed from Titan corruption. Earth will swallow me whole. Okay. Yeah, I hope my vacation's going well. It was as well as one could do. FOP, good tuning in because I saw Warcraft and was like, yes! So we're just leveling up our Fire Mage. I tried to do FT8 last night, but then all of a sudden my radio decided it wanted to be stupid. And I even set my antenna up outside in my apartment. It was kind of a weird setup. If you want to send me a telegram, I'll show you what I did last night. Doing FT8 on a cheap laptop on a 4K TV. That was the most thing ever. Oh, yep. I was having some issues later that evening, like it really wouldn't decode anything, so I don't know what happened to my radio, if I missed a setting or something. I think my G90 was set to UD mode. I've got cables for it. I can't figure out FT8 to save my ass. So I've been looking online. I was following KM9G's guides on how to set up FT8 in a G90. And you know, it works. I think the bands are just not good. Radio or atmosphere? A little bit of both. I don't think the atmosphere is very good for transmitting, so yeah, something went wrong. Okay. What else do I need to do here? So I gotta kill more proto-dragons. These are Earthbound Primalists. I don't think I need to kill them, but they're hostile anyway, so it's just free experience for me. I was wanting to get more use out of my G90, but my goodness, turn your fan on when you're doing FT8 in a G90. Those things get really hot. I need one more proto-drake. Time for chaos. When is it not time for chaos? Alright, got that quest done. And now we need to do a couple more. We need Ride the cataloger's raft. Quest is going to be up over here. I love this mount, by the way. Which mount is this? The Astral Cloud Serpent. Managed to get that through a special event instead of getting it through the raid, so I thought that was actually really cool. The raft is down here. Alright, we need to take pictures.
There's plenty to document here in the wiki.
Ah! Aaron, what the heck? My mobile is a Kenwood TM-V71A and portable as well, range for things. That's cool. A better one's TYT or Linko. TYT, some of the radios have spurious submissions, so I've been kind of suspicious of that. I've got a Yaesu FT5DR now. Let's see, we'll do great shot. Common. I don't know how that's a great shot. I think we can take a picture of that War Thunder Lizard. Yeah, horse-sized duck. Epic. Rare. And then let's see, Thunder Lizard Calf. Ancient Proto-Drake. Epic. And boom. Take a couple photos of that, whatever that is. Rare, great shot. I think Primal Earth Shard, and there we go. Pictures for Akunda. Most of my TYT are for Digi and some are used for cons and scanning for safety events. Ah, that's fair. The other thing I want to do is get in a DMR. I know my Yaesu's got System Fusion, which is its own digital mode. DMR is something completely different. It's like there's Motorola radios I can do DMR, but I'm just not willing to invest that kind of money. Okay, let's go for this quest here. I don't know what it is that this quest requires.
The fishing nets we've set are attracting local predators. Do what you can to repel them, so that our nets remain undisturbed.
Okay, so we need to inspect nets, so we need to do 6 of these things. That's all we do, is we just go to the net, click it, and hopefully something happens. DMR is great, but so many ranges of meh and so worth. Yeah. I've got a DMR ID now. I just don't have anything to use it with. So that's the thing. What is that? A Palamanther? I've never seen this kind of critter before. Oh my god, that's actually kind of adorable. That's different. Okay. I got nets across the pond over there. There's one more net over here. Okay. Need 2 more. Now, the one big thing one should think about when, you know, buying hardware, and this is true for like any kind of hardware, just not, you know, radio stuff. It's like, you want to have something, but are you going to be using it for anything? Think about how you're going to utilize it. See if I could overload this elemental herb here. Cool. And I don't know what this is all about. Titan touched portal. Uh-oh. Where did I get ported to? Okay, I'm nowhere near where I should be now. Okay. Got 2 more nets to inspect. Oh. Woo! Free level. 45. And we only started up 36 minutes ago. We were 41 when we logged in. Now we're 45.
Predators should seek their own prey, rather than
Have
steal
intensifying
from
flame. While ignite is on 3 or fewer enemies, flares stealing up additional 20% of its damage to affected targets. Cool. How dare you attack me? Oh, and there's a warlock there. Okay, wonderful. It's opposite faction warlock, but that's okay. Let's go over here to Fishing Frenzy. We can get our fishing game going on, I guess. Ruby life pools. Gotta go around this gigantic building. I think it's here.
Gather in droves. Go, gather meat for us and bring back stories of your exploits.
Okay. I guess we just yank this thing. Yeah, fish rage. Oh, that's what you do. Okay. Yeah, fish steaks. Interesting. So you grab the threshers. You pull them on land. And you hit the button, and then once they're on land, they get defeated, and that's it. That's kind of cool. Let's see, I think I do have fishing. This is not part of what I need to do. Well, actually, I want to do that. Fishing in this game is like really slow and really boring. I almost never do it. Come on. The old gnome in the sea. Successfully fished from a school. Okay. It's like, hey, you did a thing. And we got the cerulean spinefish, which we could probably just sell straight up in the auction house. Oh. So this school is going to be pretty full of fish. And that also increases our fish ranking. So what Blizzard did after a while is instead of constantly increasing the level in which you get your professions done, now it's professions per expansion. So you don't have to worry about come on, go into school. There you go. You don't have to worry about expanding one expansion pack before you can get to the next ones. So like if you're a new player and you wanted to do, you know, professions, you would have had to go all the way back to the beginning and do that profession first before you could do any other professions, and it was like supremely annoying and people didn't want to do it. So Blizzard's like, okay, we can find a solution to this issue. We will just do only the professions from each expansion individually. Oh, come on, there we go. Aha. So that's basically how that worked. I hope that made sense. I'm sitting kind of wondering where my brain is at today. Get over here. Welcome back. I'm wrestling fish. I'm harpooning fish and pulling them out of the water. PETA must really love me right now. There we go. Had to organize stuff in a bowling bag. Ooh. That sounds fun. I suck at bowling. I think my high score is like 112. I see some bowlers out there and they actually have it like just so much finesse. I'm really impressed with some people. Like watching people bowl a 300 is just insane. Finally, that dungeon queue went off. Holy shit, it took forever. Oh, this is a frosty herb. Yeah, you slip and fall on that stuff. Okay. Am I gonna be waiting for them? Am I gonna be waiting for them? God, come on, guys. This is the only thing I hate is waiting for dungeon queue. There we go. And I think the dungeon queue is gonna time out. Fish, yes. I love fish, I love crab, I love lobster, I love all sorts of seafood. It's great. Oh well. Ah, and they got denied again. Come on with this crap. Making me wait forever for this dungeon queue. What the heck, man? I might be able to finish this quest. Need one more fish steak. Sonicgott to get a gift you sent me in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, you got the gift. Okay, cool. Yeah, I found that Ocean Horizon wall for you. I thought that would actually work much better with your indoor pool. So that's why I got that for you. I went and looked at all sorts of different islands and see if anybody was selling it or if they had it in inventory. We finally found somebody who did, so yay. What the heck? Oh, my game is frozen now. Hey, Pluto. Well, I get to wait here. Nothing's wrong with my PC, it's just the game. I might need to move the installation over or get a different SSD. Alright, I think my SSD is starting to fail. I hope it isn't, because it's only 5 years old. Wow, that was a lot of lag. Oh, you know what? It could have been the hard drive. I got a hard drive attached to my PC, and if my hard drive needs something to do... Oh my goodness, 10 stream streak! Woohoo! Thank you so much! Let's see, this Dragon Rider Racing. You guys want to see what a racing does? What the heck? Where did my character go? What the heck? Oh, my graphics are not loading again. It does this every once in a while. It's so weird. I need to figure out what I need to do. But what examples would I can draw on my commission journal, but still no results? What did I do? Well, I haven't even seen your stuff, so I'm not exactly sure what it is you're trying to do. Probably you should also take some time to refine your technique as well. As artists that have been doing this for a long time, you know, many artists that get started, they don't get to really sell their stuff right away until they've practiced for a couple years. Because they've been practicing since they were young, you know, since they were in middle school. Let's see. I can put the journal in self-promo. Well, let's see. Let me go to my Discord. The content corner self-promo. Yeah, I think the self-promo right now I've turned off. Mostly because people were just using it to advertise their Twitch channels, which, you know, that's really what it was for. But the problem is people who were self-advertising weren't even sticking around. They just wanted to spam their Twitch channel in as many Discords as possible. So that's why I turned that off. There we go. Yo, I got a Deathwing mount. Thank you for the pie. Forward! Started. Look at this, I got Deathwing. Or actually, it almost looks like Syndragosa. You can put it in general if you just want to show off your artwork. So general and images. Let's see, give me a second here. God, what mount was this one? I can't remember what this one was named. Blood-bathed frost brood vanquisher.
The Isles have awakened.
So this is an undead dragon. There we go. Wow, I'm actually dealing some decent burn damage to these enemies. Let's see, and this dude, if I inspect him, this gear's kind of meh. Not great, not terrible, but okay. There you go.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one normal cast flame strike. Ah! Monotonous lecture? That spell is what put me to sleep. The heck? Yes, pull them all. Pull them all, bro. I usually prefer my flame strikes to be instantaneous. Oh, God. You gotta dispel me, healer. Can't deal any damage if you're not dispelling me.
Here we are. Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight accidentally overloaded an arcane elemental and created a powerful construct named Veximus that quickly started to wreak havoc.
Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate momentarily.
The Blue Dragons battled Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control. Veximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs. Although Veximus tried its best to defeat the dragons, it was ultimately destroyed. Well done.
Oh, that was an interesting lesson.
You did so well.
Is it okay to put a DeviantArt journal in general? That's fine.
From the good students' reward.
I have a huge issue with DeviantArt right now, though. First of all, my account on DeviantArt is old enough to drink. Not a joke. There's been a lot of AI crap lately, and it's just been supremely frustrating, because I would rather have actual artists. My mana's drained! No! I can't cast anything with my mana drained. Well, I'll just eat some cake then. Then the rest will just regen on its own. Hey, Lion Dead, when you get a chance and free, send videos and telegram me bowling in suit and out of suit. And a Kenwood Radio if you're interested. Yeah, go ahead. That'd be kind of cool. I don't have Telegram open at the moment. Oh, that was a waste of a spell. What is up with this mana void? Oh, that's what's draining my mana. Okay. I'm stupid. No worries, an old school Kenwood 2-meter 440 machine. Cool. So when I picked up my Yaesu FT5DR, some guy was like, oh, why Yaesu? Why not Kenwood? And I'm like, because Kenwoods are expensive. They're like $700 for their HTs. Are they good? Absolutely. They're really good radios. But I just really wasn't willing to do that. I had to split payments with my other sources. I couldn't afford to do everything all at once. Like, I'm already dealing with other debt at the moment. I needed to get a better radio instead of that Baofeng crap that I had. Cinnamon Fox, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are leveling up our very cute and adorable Pandaren Fire Mage. Just trying to see how quickly we can get leveled up. Finally got the DLC for Animal Crossing New Horizons. Work and re-download the DLC again. Cool! Honestly, Kenwood, Yaesu, all grades matter, preference and choice in the end. That's a good way to think about it, yes. Like, I'm only a new ham, guys. I haven't been even a ham for a year yet. I can't change talents because I am in combat. I do have to give a huge shout out to some friends. Now, they're aware that furry ham radio operators exist, but they seem to dismiss it. They're like, okay, so a ham is a ham regardless of whether or not they're a furry. And Josh and Mike, Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course and Mike K at MRD, helped me out with my Yaesu FT891 and my ATOS A120. And I was actually able to do HF for my car, which is really cool. I have a CB radio in my vehicle too, but CB doesn't really work all that good. So it's like, eh. I mean, it works. It just works but doesn't work. Okay, I'm trying to... Why do I need to use the goals? What's the point? I don't even care. HF and car, nice. Yeah, I can do parks in the air. I've been thinking about doing ham radio videos, but I don't really have the setup for that necessarily. Let's go for, Dragon's Breath. Yeah, buddy. Drache. I want to move that Frostbolt over yonder. Don't really need that. Dragon's Breath is a good stun spell. Like, if you get a bunch of enemies in front of you, you can hit the Dragon's Breath and get time to get away. Wow, yes. I'm leveling up my Fire Mage. I've got this little bonus, the Warband Mentoring Leveling. Increases the experience by 25%. I wish they would give me some time to do herbalism on all these enemies, because they actually are pickable after they die. And you get some degraded plant matter for it, which it really isn't worth it, unless if you just want free money. So yeah, they'll just take down this stuff. This is just unusable plant matter, which is worth a couple silver a pop. It's probably just a waste of time, honestly. There we go. Woo! There you go. How'd you get a neutral panda into DF content?
Wait, Ichistras. There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Wouldn't that be interesting if you could actually escape the Isle without picking a faction?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
New student? How dare you? I am not new. I've been at this for 16 years. Well, probably new from a dragon's perspective. Dragons live for hundreds or thousands of years. They're practically immortal.
Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, I mean, people used to do it. They've secured it pretty well over the years. How do they manage to do that? To escape the island without picking a faction. How do they manage to pull that off?
What an overgrown
Was that a bug that was patched later on? I guess Blizzard realized that, you know, people were able to do it. Tear these things apart. Woot! Cool beans. The Monk's Recall thing to use the Pandaren used to work, among other things, but yeah. Oh! Okay. That kind of explains things. So they forgot to disable a spell. Uh-huh. Eee. What's going on, Pluto? I hadn't realized. Running out of crits. Oh, you know what? It's not like Banuis can go savage. Oh, I don't know. I think Judy's pretty savage.
This room is only for students. Head to the registrar at once.
I need my time warp, damn it.
Sacred halls of learning.
Excuse him, why? Je suis désolé.
Think about what you have done.
Think about what I have done. I've created magnificence. What have you done, Echo of Dorgosa? Oh, you're gonna do that? That's cute. That's cute. Paladin's catching up to me in DPS, but I still win. The final grade. Very cool. GG.
Yeah. It seems the
Nicely done.
parameters I wove into my out-of-office spell were a bit.
We got level 47 as well. We are getting leveled up.
Thank you for all your
Wildfire.
help in
Your
getting
critical
this ready.
strikes damage increase by 3% when you activate combustion. Gain additional 2% additional critical strike damage up to 4 nearby allies. Gain 1% critical strike for 10 seconds. A good spell to have. So the way Blizzard designed this game, and a lot of people don't think about this, is that the spells and abilities are designed to complement each other. So the more people you have in a group, the stronger you become, because your spells and abilities affect other players as well. So your mobile, is everything mag mounted or lip mounted or drilled on? Okay. To answer Safety Fox's question, my Yaesu FT891, it is mounted with a Lido CD mount. I don't use the CD player in my car, so there's a mechanism that's mounted into the dash of my vehicle. Then the head of my radio is equipped to that. And nothing drilled. Nothing. There's no holes, no nothing. Haven't played much other than Arcane in a long time. Yeah, I have several Arcane mages, several Fire mages, several Frost mages. I need help. My main antennas are lip mounted in the trunk, and GMRS is mag mounted on the trunk, but works for me and decent so. I have 3 antennas currently, 4 if I want to do HF. I have the ATOS A120. I've got a GMSR antenna that's in the middle of my roof. I have a CB antenna that's on the side of my roof. And then I have a 70 centimeter, 2 meter antenna that's on my trunk. What? Oh my goodness. What's going on, Mocha Cakes? Need to head that direction. Okay. And let's go to the group finder again. I wish time walking was enabled, because time walking goes faster than normal dungeons. Patrick? No. Yeah, let's charge up our abilities here. This is a little flight quest.
Exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
I don't like races. They have course, advanced course, reverse course, challenge course, and reverse challenge course. I'm just going to do the course because I suck at it. Alright, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I'm going to get my fingers discombobulated here. Gotta make sure we get... Oh god, my graphics are sucking. There's so much my GPU is trying to handle at once. Ah! God dang, oh god, no, no. My GPU wasn't able to keep up. Darn it! Ah, I hate this. This is why I don't do this. This is why I don't do this. I don't like these courses because my GPU is actually having a really hard time. Oh my god. And I have to try to go fast? Okay. I don't know how certain players are able to do this. Like, my graphics card is actually struggling right now. And you can probably hear the fans running. I was trying to correct myself, but you actually have to be really... Oh, that's the one that screwed me up. Okay. Hate these courses. There we go. Got gold and silver. And then we got the Drake customization proto. Red hair. Cool. Okay. Well, there we go. I have 2 accounts open in Valdraken. It's fun. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, now I need to know what else to do here. I can't take out these rares because they require like 5 players. But maybe I can go towards that one. Actually, let me check my inventory here real quick because I only have netherweed bags right now. Could get bigger bags. See, all that stuff is now out of date. That's out of date. Sell that. Wow. 231 versus 218. They need to buff the heirlooms. They need to buff the heirlooms. They take way too long to obtain. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Brutosaur here, and actually I can also just straight up sell stuff I don't need. Teaches you the fine art of fish finding. Weather beaten journal. Fish don't leave footprints. Okay. Now we have the ability to find fish, I guess. Think I need a reagent bag? Yeah, I do. So containers. So maybe an herb bag. Why do they want 10 or 20,000 for a 24 slot bag? Are you kidding me? Okay, 36 slot pouch. That's fine. I guess that's acceptable. We'll buy that. And then there we go. No equipment slot available. What? Then what the hell's the point to this? It's an expedition. It's an herb bag. It goes in the reagent bag. Does it not? I don't understand this. I refuse to pay exorbitant prices like that. Yeah. It's an herb bag. It should go into the reagent bag. Then why is this no equipment slot available for that item? Then what's the point to that bag? Alright, so can I only do reagent bags? Dreamweave. Okay, I'll spend another 600 gold here. I don't care. It's just gold. Whatever. I guess this is supposed to fit then? Dawnweave reagent bag. Okay. Fine. I don't care. I'll just straight up resell it. That's 2,500 gold. That's kind of being a dick, you know, buying and reselling, but I don't know. Ah! Mocha Cakes! Hello, Zootopia fan! Let's see. Ominous Conch. I don't know what this is for. Look for lunkers in nearby island. Okay. Let's see if we can sell stuff that isn't soulbound. I don't know what high fiber leaves are for. Rousing decay. Bubble poppies. We'll just sell the rest of the stuff. That's a lucky duck. I already have that toy. Oh, I need to learn how to type today. There we go. Serverite ore. Rousing fire. So we can just buy and sell stuff and just do that. What else we got? Maybe meat. I don't do any cooking in this tune. Do that. Do that. That fluorescent fluid, I don't know what any of that stuff is for, so I'm just going to sell whatever I loot. Sell all the things. Well, that's soulbound. Okay. I'll be right back. Folks, give me just about a minute. I've been drinking too much water. Okie dokie. Dear people who made my main gear chair, why did you not give me a strap to hold my back support on? Oh, finally. I was just on time for the dungeon queue. Hi, Sonicgott Lion. How are you doing? I am upright. Speaking of that, did you see the new Nintendo Direct? Did they announce anything with Animal Crossing? Because that is literally the only game I play on that. Tried doing the Mario stuff and I got burnt out so quick. Okay, let's fly up. See how much higher we can get here. Okay. I got 1,000 feet to go. Yay, level exploration. I haven't done that in a long time. Holy crap. That's actually pretty funny. No Animal Crossing stuff. Oh, that's a bummer. Ooh, increase my haste. That's always good. Let's make some refreshments for peeps. I love how he's got a balloon. That's cute. Super excited because they announced Tamagotchi and Rhythm Heaven. I know nothing about that. I don't even know what that's all about. I've never been a fan of like rhythm-based games. Now, explain this to me. How is it that I can cast fire spells on creatures that are apparently made out of fire? Oh, this is a young healer, level 15. Is that Drakthir? Wait, a Drakthir you can get at level 15? Unless they change that? Well, someone dinged. It's a quick ding. Okay. Yeah, lower level players tend to hit a lot harder, and I don't know why. The scaling is just borked. It almost punishes you for wanting to level higher. Drakthir start at 10 now? Wow, I did not know that. Okay. That's interesting. See, now I'm barely doing like half the damage of the other players. Even the healer is out DPSing me. And I don't know what's up with that. A lot of twinks at around 11. Automod, take a damn chill pill. Twink is not a swear word. Okay. Oh, you want to throw fire at me? Oh, that's wonderful. Take that. According to Twitch it is. Let's see if I can do a slow fall spell. Drakthir doesn't really need to... Uh-oh. Hopefully he can get back up. Drakthirs don't need slow fall. They can just open up their wings. Holy shit! What? Okay, anonymous gifter. I don't know who you are, but whatever you did, thank you. Where did that come from? I haven't had gift subs in literally months. Holy cow. Oh, holy cow, thank you so much. Tier 1 gift sub to Howl Fuzzy, Pac-Man, Nightbutt Stallion, Senry Wolfer, Neutral Agent, Axel Loaded, Raven Pup, Reich Lion, Safety Foxel, and Featherfoot. Thank you for the Tier 1 gift subs. That's going to help me a ton. Bills are getting expensive, so everything helps. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is insane. I really, really appreciate it. Whoever you are, thank you so much. May your coffee be hot. And may your food be flavorful today. Oh my goodness. I wish nothing but the best for you. Generosity should not go unnoticed. Especially in today's economy, where things can get really rough. Oh my goodness. Sag. I mean, stick around, man. If there's people who are, you know, gifting subs and channels, might actually have a pretty good chance at getting a sub. Those subs, by the way, they help me out tremendously. They give you access to more emotes. They give you access to other features. They allow you to obtain channel points more quickly. So it's super helpful. You were joking? Oh. Let's see, and how you doing, Fuki and Angel? Good to see you both. The gold that these bosses drop just isn't worth it. Oh, excuse me. There's a damn phone email after Fuki. I popped by briefly in Tiger's stream last night. I wonder what she was up to. Thank you for the kiss, Mocha Cakes. Where are we going here? I love how the tank is just like this little tiny bear with just a balloon. It's actually really kind of adorable. I don't think I've worked on professions in this game in quite some time. I think I stopped working on professions because it was much easier to obtain better gear just by doing dungeons and raids. Like, crafting gear just wasn't as rewarding, so I kind of stopped doing it. Now, if you're an alchemist or whatnot, and, you know, you want to make potions, yeah, that's definitely helpful for raiding groups. The two most well-known big cats, a tiger and a lion. Indeed. Oh my god, this dude's gonna... Alright. Time to let out my big spell. There we go. Whew. But you need the speed gear for the Wandering Isle. That is true, yeah. I have all the heirlooms. They're all maxed out. There's really nothing else I can do with it. Uh-oh. By the way, I should give a quick shout out to Game Chops for having background music on YouTube. Go check them out. Some really amazing stuff. A lot of really talented DJs. Oh, that's right, this dude. This guy who does the voice for Forge Master Goric also did Garrosh Hellscream. And he was Riz on Beastars, believe it or not. And here's another cool thing that you guys probably didn't know. Beastars has a little bit more connections with World of Warcraft than you think. The male voice for the Vulperan is actually voiced by Griffin Poitou, the very person who did Louis from Beastars. You guys probably didn't know that. Uh-oh. I got a hype chest? A gift for your emote. Yo, cool. I got a little choo-choo train. Cute! I had to show that off. Almost forgot about my spells. That boss died pretty quick. That Drakthir, holy crap. See, and this can only be done by a level 25-ish blacksmith. We got to go back up, man. Got a new hype train emote. Thank you so much again for the gift subs. I hope you guys enjoy those emotes that are made by many talented artists, including Blue Canary Gallery, and Small Sandwich, and Rabbit Kyle, and we got a whole bunch of others. And Pedro does art as well. Said Lagoshi. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Slowing's Falls here. Yay for being a mage. Actually, the best way to utilize Slow Fall is to hit the spell right before you hit the ground. Then you don't waste a bunch of time falling way up high. I don't know where the tank is at. Ooh, it's getting toasty in here. Okay, I think we can probably take down the rest of this dungeon without the tank. He probably got lost. Poor baby. Yo, time warp! Woohoo! There's my good spell. There's my good spell. Finally. Gotta go bye-bye. Bye, Mocha Cakes. Have a wonderful day. Well, someone was talking about sovereign citizens on YouTube. Sovereign citizens are just straight up criminals. They just don't want to obey laws. That's all. There we go. Woot! Spoils of Netharius. And then we got improved combustion and temporal velocity. And then we are level 50. I'm going to head out of the dungeon here real quick. Salty on them not fixing that yet. What happened to the shamans?
We believe in teaching by example.
I'm going to stay here real quick.
Please,
Leveling quick? Okie dokie.
how it's done.
Give me just about a minute. I shall return momentarily. I've got to go answer the call of nature. Be 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Feel free to listen to the music. Okay. Sorry about that. Leveling quick. Bloodlust, heroism, neutrals don't get either. Reported it over a decade ago. And they haven't responded to that yet? Jeez. Get on top of that, Blizzard. What the heck? Wow, I actually got a new waste item. Holy moly. That was actually an upgrade. It's the only other problem with like the heirlooms is like I get all these abilities, but they're so underpowered compared to the dungeon gear, and it just makes you choose whether you want more power or whether you want longer leveling or better leveling. So I just do that. I just use the heirlooms. I cured Goliath. Why are these? Holy moly. How much HP does this thing have? Holy crap. 7965 and this is a normal enemy? Oh my goodness. History engaged? Huh? Okay, I don't understand how that works, but... It's like not giving me any credit as far as I can tell. Okay. Oh, we had to engage both of them. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Uncovered by the foolish Valstan of Staghelm, the swarm of Ankaraj was unleashed. Blah, 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 blah. let's just do this. Okay, and then we got General Rejects. And he's engaged. Oh, there's one more. Okay. It's the Karaji Battle Guard. Alright, well, there we go.
Performance for my favorite student.
Favorite student? What? Well, that's kind of cool. Now what we do, let's go over here. Dragon Isle supplies, climbing gear. Oh, one more climbing stuff. Why the climbing stuff? Oh, that is an actual improvement over my shit. I think they'll keep respawning.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Okay, I'm actually getting better gear. This is amazing. Okay, let's just go for one of these Expedition Scouters packs or something and see what I do with that. Go all the way down. It's like there's a Scouters pack here, I guess. And we just loot it? But it doesn't give you any experience or rewards, so I guess you just turn that in. A rich serverite deposit. Wow, that actually got us a nice chunk of experience. The packs weren't really that worth it. And I think if we loot this herb leveling! That's funny. Kindling, your fireball, pyroblast, and scorch, and phoenix flames. Critical strikes reduce the remaining cooldown on combustion by a second. Flame strike critical strikes reduce the remaining cooldown of combustion by 0.2 seconds for each critical strike, up to 1 second. So the more crits you get, the more burn you get. And the more burn you get, the better you do. Still... Okay, I don't do pet battles very often. I mean, they're technically worth it for the experience, but I suck at pet battles. I'm very unlucky when it comes to pet battles. Last day for free transmogs. For your information, I think it might be ending within the hour. Oh, are the transmogs free? I didn't even know that. That's kind of cool. Did not know that. Trial of Style, 12 p.m. Pacific, I think it ends. Oh. Okay. Is there just another scout pack here? Requires level 60s Warglaives, and we already know this one. Okay, interesting. Sitting there delaying on my quests. Scrumptious fruit? Okay, just randomly eat a fruit, I guess. 2 minutes, all stats, health, and increased by 5%. Ooh. So that's a good thing to have. Okay. Says I need to go down, but I'm thinking I gotta go around the mountains here. Not exactly sure where it is I need to go with this. I'm a little confused. Oh no, I didn't get enough air. Well, that's the only thing that kind of sucks about trying to get up top here. There we go, now I got enough speed. Talk to Alex Straza. She big. Okay, so there's other quests I can get done up here later on. I do want to do this one. Climbing gear. Where was that quest? Oh, never mind. Dungeon is ready.
According to my notes, there should be some unique artifacts in this area. Such the upper areas here.
Oh, this is where the climbing gear is. Okay, right next to the fake tree. That is hilarious. Okay, game. Oh, this one. You got hyenas that are obsessed with rot. Gross. The Brackenred Hollow. This isn't a bad dungeon. It is kind of disgusting, though. Let's see if I can let this Tuskar out of here.
Who's stealing our meat?
Who's stealing your meat? I mean my meat. These hyenas are disgusting. I mean, I think hyenas are cute, or gnolls as it were. But I don't know what Blizzard's up to. I swear that there is a furry working for Blizzard. Or there are furries working for Blizzard. That's probably more accurate. You can't tell me that all these cute and adorable designs and all this stuff, that furries haven't been working for Blizzard for years and years and years. There are furries in any form of tech company. You're most likely right about that. Okay. Time to get roasted. Okay. Of course I get that. Let me move my counterspell over here. I don't know what the point is to releasing these prisoners, if it helps along this dungeon. Dude, there are hyenas that also look like cats. That's very true, yes. Only, oh, that's right, you can't release them if they're in combat.
Careful out there.
Do we get any bonuses for releasing Tuskar out of here? Fire spells are starting to become more helpful now.
I'll patch your store.
Here, come for us, meat thieves.
Oh yes, you can't engage the boss until you've released a bunch of Tuskar. Okay. These dudes.
Bring us meat thieves.
Yeah. Shush.
Rip them apart. Water. Fix our meat. No. Whip out the bones.
So my combustion actually assists all of my other players. That's awesome. A bloodied wedding ring, and yet I have these 2 heirloom rings. I never did get the, oh, which one? Oh my goodness, Saviel! Welcome into the stream! Thank you for the raid! What is up? Can we get a moderator to shout out Safiel in chat, please? Hello, and welcome to the Lion's Den. My name is Justin, a variety and entertainment streamer, longtime furry, former convention director, former radio show host, small-time voice actor, and a ham radio operator. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. We were playing some World of Warcraft today, leveling up my Fire Mage, which we just created like 2 days ago. Having some fun. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy it here in the Lion's Den. Thanks so much for coming in. How's your stream, fellow lion? Follow. Yes. We need more lions in the community. Thank you for the shout out there, Angel. You can also use the slash shout out command for the Twitch shout out as well. Playing some Elder Scrolls Online. That is a game I have not played, but I heard so many good things about it. So what are we doing? We are leveling up my cute and adorable Pandaren Fire Mage, who I've named Vulperan. There are technically no lions in World of Warcraft, so I just had to settle for a Pandaren, which I hope is okay. Thank you for the raid, and for those of you who are new here, feel free to give me a follow. I will be also streaming Animal Crossing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and the day after at 10 a.m., making some homes in Happy Home Paradise. And but today we're just gonna kind of play around with some World of Warcraft and have some fun. Pandaren are the best. I mean, you should know. You've been playing a Pandaren ever since 2012. Neutral Agent is an incredible individual and does a really good job in World of Warcraft, and he is one of the very few people that has leveled Neutral Pandaren, and he has gotten it to max level. So many years ago, I gave Neutral Agent a challenge. I said, hey, if you manage to get to maximum level on the Isle without leaving it, I would buy you a mount, and I did. And I think he's had that mount ever since. I can't remember exactly what mount I bought you, but that was just really cool. And then we kind of went and did our own thing for a while, and then all of a sudden I saw you streaming on Twitch. I'm like, oh, hey, I know you. So... also, huge shout out to Neutral Agent in chat. You know, super awesome. And if you guys have played World of Warcraft and have noticed the Venerable Shaman character in World of Warcraft, that is Blizzard's very polite nod to Neutral Agent's achievements, which is really cool. Keep forgetting the /SO. It's, yeah, /shoutout, I think. Yep. You get head pats? Thank you. It's your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday to you. Are you going to go do something fun for your birthday? I hope you get a chance to do something fun. And remember, there's no counting calories on your birthday. You enjoy yourself. Okay. Gonna open some Pokemon cards with friends. Yo. Pokemon cards have been having, they've been in the news lately, let's just say that. And one of those issues where we had people that come into stores and literally buy out inventory of Pokemon cards. And they will just buy out boxes and boxes and boxes and scalp them and resell them and try to get like huge profits on like eBay and places like that. Which is so annoying. So annoying. It's so rude too. It's rude. Can't kids just have their games and have fun? I used to collect Pokemon cards. I am undefeated in the Pokemon TCG. I've never lost a game in the Pokemon TCG. You know how I know that? It's because I played one game of Pokemon TCG, I won it, and I never played again. I like the Vulperan and the Drakthir. Their designs are pretty cool. Hell yeah, they are. Both those characters are really cool. It's nice to see Blizzard kind of expanding their horizons with certain types of species. And I think the introduction of the Drakthir is super cool. Super cool. So, huge respect to Blizzard for making a race of scaled creatures, you know, that aren't covered in fur. I think they're actually really awesome. Pokemon cards are a plaything, not a stock market asset. Yeah, no shit, right? It's so irritating, so annoying. You didn't tell me to get back. That's not how it works, buddy. You're a threat. Not only did I kill him, I herbalized his corpse. And he went again a level here. TCPI needs to crack down on scalpers and impose and enforce purchase limits. I mean, stores try to do that. They really do. And I know this because I've worked retail for 27 years. There's been issues with, like, people getting graphics cards scalped. Wow. My brain is not working as fast as I want it to. Didn't they make an Eldritch race? I don't know what you mean by that. They made like an Eridar race, which was the Draenei. Because Draenor was the home of the Draenei. And the orcs, I believe, had borrowed that land. How dare you? Oh my god. Highly doubt they'll do this since Pokemon's highest grossing media franchise, even though they don't get any money from resellers. Yeah. If you buy a bunch of cards just to resell them, you're a special kind of jerk. I mean, I can understand why you would do that. A friend of mine and I, we did shit like that years ago with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We actually got a microgram scale. And we were able to weigh out packs of cards and figure out what was holographic and what wasn't, due to the packs being exactly 0.2 of a gram heavier than the other packs. And then when Konami got wind of that, they redesigned the cards in such a way that the weight of the cards would stay the same between holofoils and non-holofoils. So holofoil cards are actually a little bit thinner than their normal counterparts. Not by much, though. World of Warcraft, sorry, I didn't know enough about WoW. It's alright. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It's no problem there. Oh, he wants to go after this shit, too. Okay. I'm cool with that. More experience for me? Yeah, buddy. And that shaman is doing great. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Is the healer actually doing a dispel of diseases now? That's amazing. That's pretty cool.
Your corpses will spread the rats.
Yo, there we go. Sweet. Well, it took him down really fast. The warrior's just sitting there crushing him like a paper cup. We're already level 53. We've only been playing for an hour and 45 minutes. We started at 41. Idol of Pure Decay. Wonderful. It's a fiery rush when combustion is active. Your Fire Blast and Phoenix Flames recharge 50% faster. That is awesome. I definitely need that. See, the Prismatic Evolutions launch event where I live was much more tame than I thought, but the ETBs sold out throughout the day. All of stock ran out by Sunday. Oh shit, that sucks. Okay, well, we get to do this climbing thing now. So I gotta climb up this. There we go. Thank you for the party, Pluto. Need 3 of... Well, I need 8 of these caches. No! I lost my grip, darn it. Ah, it sucks. I mean, your parachute automatically deploys if you fall off, but then you gotta go back up and do it again. So dumb. We keep our climbing gear, so it's not as difficult the next time around. I just gotta be, like, really fast about this. Oh, if we can hang off the edge there. I guess I gotta do this, this. They have to be closer? 4 more of these. I don't know what these are for. Are these helping hands? Oh, it's the buddy system? Okay, I've never figured out how those helping hands work. Okay, I got 6. 7. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. Last one. Why can't I click this one? It says I have to be closer to an interactive target. I don't understand. Some of these are like bugged, which is weird.
Yes.
There we go. Lead climber. Complete 10 climbing world quests. That's cool. Play Torchlight? I've never played Torchlight. Never heard of that one. Why did you drop me off in the middle of a... Oh, God. Oh, this is not good. 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 Oh, boy. Ha! Leveling in the middle of combat. That's awesome. And I managed to take down a rare because I leveled in the middle of combat. Sweet. Okay, that's good. But it's not suggesting what I should do. Oh, here we go. Frigid winds. All of your snare effects reduce the target's movement speed by an additional 5%. Not that I really need that. That's more of a PvP thing. Came out with Torchlight 3. Let's see. What next? What next? What next? I should re-queue. Dungeons, sadly, are the fastest way to level. There really isn't a better way of leveling. I don't know if you guys like truly admire the landscape of Blizz's art team. Their art team is like some of the best in the business. Like all these structures. This whole cliff hanging off the edge of this thing, like, how did they come up with that idea? That's just crazy. Alright. I'm gonna head down yonder. I don't know where that quest is at. I might have to fly over. This is another race one could do here. We gotta do the stolen dragon scale supplies though. Is that down here?
Those Terrasect have made off with our supplies. Get it back.
Oh dear. That's not good. Wow. What the heck? Okay, was that a... Oh, that's why they're killing me. They're max level. Oh, shit. Oof. That's not good. That's very not good. Okay, we'll need to be mindful of that in the future, like where I'm landing. Lots of art teams are good. They're just different art styles, yes. That's true. Oh, this is the quest I need to go after, not go in the max level area. Uh-oh. You lost, you die. Okay, well, I guess all of that for just one? Okay. It's one of those quest things that they don't drop enough of those items. Like limited drop rates. I hate that. Oh, we just need 10 lost items. And then you have to like kill 40 or 50 enemies just to get 10 items just for one quest. And it's just not worth it. Back in the old days of World of Warcraft, when it took you forever just to get to level 60, and I literally mean months, you would run out of quests in the entire world. before you hit 60. You would literally run out of quests. I didn't even think that was possible. Is this where I want to be? Is there anything inside here? There's some supplies down here. Oh. I hit another enemy by accident. Why not? Alright. This player was nice enough to give me a heal. Oh. Okay, and I don't know what that is. That's the Wind of the Isles. That's above us. Actually, do need to be down here. Okay. And I can loot these venom sprouts. There's a chest down here. Okay. Just the music that Game Chops is playing in the background while I'm doing this is kind of hilarious. Grinding it is something, yes. Very much the grind. Let's see, can I take this dude down? I'm gonna try. Okay, and then greater venom sprout. There's a bag here. A bag of stuff that I don't know what to do with. And there seems to be some graphics priority issues on what's the top layer and what's the bottom layer. That's weird. Oh, the Dark Theory supply chest. That actually gets me some experience. Not bad. Back in my day. Right. Everything inside this dungeon, or this... I hate caves. I really do. I hate caves. Never been a fan of caves. Some unusable plant material. I haven't really needed any bigger bags. I thought I was going to need, like, bigger bags. Finally! Dungeon queue! Jeez. Uh-oh. Let's enter then. In World of Warcraft, yeah. World of Warcraft was premiered in 2006. Can't believe it's been that long.
Be wary, champions. My vault is many things, but harmless is not one of them.
Cindergosa. It was interesting to see Cindergosa be an actual
nearby creatures will awaken to purge you from the vault.
An actual dragon lady and not just an undead creature that the Lich King had respawned. So this is the spirit of Cindergosa.
The Sundered Flame have been delving into my vault. They do not understand the dangers within, nor the powers they meddle with.
I hate it when I don't get 2 crits in a row. It's frustrating. As much as I want to sit here and continue to harvest these plants. Well, they...
My beloved Malagos gifted me with arcane seeds. I planted them here. A little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to prune it.
I was talking about how you don't know, like, caves, so like World of Warcraft. Yeah. It's just being trapped inside containers. I guess it gives me a sense of claustrophobia of, like, not being able to get out. I don't like being in enclosed spaces. I don't like small spaces. I guess that's just me, though. Like, if I can't find my way out to the open world, it just drives me nuts. Okay, that warlock is doing a good amount of damage to the Curse Lord. How did that person manage to become named Curse Lord?
This way.
How do I know which way is this way when you sound like you're coming from everywhere? And I think after we probably hit level 60... Wow, we're grinding through levels pretty quick. I should probably take a break.
The location of my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this powerful ley line. While a marvel to behold, I am unsure of what effects it will have on your mortal form. Do be on
Maybe he
the
says a
lookout
lot
for
of
the
bad
growth
words.
of extra
Yeah, probably.
appendages.
That's not reassuring, Cindergosa. Extra appendages? Are you kidding me?
You have discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tomes.
Safe travel, yeah, but safety in this dungeon? Pff, absolutely not. Should really bind one of my keys to use Scorch. But I kind of prefer having Flame Strike within reaching distance. It's just something I gotta do. Okay. Ugh, all these spells. And then on to this dude. No, this is not the boss yet. The enemies that they design for these dungeons, I can't fully understand how they tie into the dungeon's lore. It's always something that's confused me. I like that when one player is clicking on the tome to travel, the other players aren't affected. Let's see, reused enemies. Oh, they do that all the time in all sorts of games. That is not unheard of. Even in Final Fantasy, they reuse enemies. It's like if you come up with a really good design for an enemy, why throw that away for just one expansion? Why not just use it again and again, or add modifications to it? That's what they do with some. Is they take a base model of one enemy, modify its colors or its shape a little bit, and then just make it bigger, smaller. You know, have it have different effects. You know. Reusing assets is not unheard of. It is a cost-saving measure. You could call it lazy, But at the same token, it could also be used lore-wise to explain things. You know, just for the sake of conversation. Uh-oh. I think other players got lost. That's not good. Oh, this. Oh, someone forgot. I don't know if I can fire across this thing. I can't. Uh-oh. Well, let's leap back over here real quick. Alright. Now I can head back over there. God, we're only a twinge of experience to leveling to 55. I guess they want to take out the trash first. That's fine. I love leveling mid-combat. I think the coolest leveling I did today was leveling... What are you guys doing? Just kill the boss. Worry about the trash later. Okay. Guess the player wants to get rid of trash. That's fine.
No, no, no! Mine! It is all mine! Me! Take care of them! Slash you! My magic!
Yeah, your magic is worthless.
Treasures!
Pwned.
Poor Azurblade. I do not blame her. I should have thought of her before I left. This door. I sense a breach behind it. The sunlit flame must be this way.
Tear this place apart if you have to.
Oh, we'll tear it apart. We'll tear it apart. That's for sure.
Telash must not break the final seal. The consequences would be dire. Please, hurry.
Okay, I'm taking down a room full of frogs. So the Pandaren can turn into a little dragon now? No, this fire mage has the ability to use something called Dragon's Breath. We can't actually turn into dragons. But there are the Drakthir in this game, which are a subspecies of dragon. They can go from human form to dragon form if they wish. There's probably another character I could do. Okay. Got confused because the wings? Nah. It's alright. There's a lot of bleeding and blending between characters and spells and abilities. Okay, now back over onward.
What is she hiding?
I don't know, what are you hiding?
Enough! Freeze!
You first. I ain't freezing. But my mages are gonna certainly freeze you.
Her secrets will be mine!
That's right, my abilities also affect them as well. Absolute zero? What? I'm gonna be a jerk here. Whee!
Oh no.
Bye. I started combat a little too soon here. Whoops, that's my bad. God. Well, that was fun. And we got yet another level. Now we're 56. Oh, let's see. We got fire talents. We have Unleashed Inferno while combustion is active. Fireball, Pyroblast, Fireblast, Scorch, and Phoenix Flames deal 70% increased damage and reduce the cooldown of combustion by 1.25 seconds. While combustion is active, Flame Strike deals 35% increased damage and reduces the cooldown of combustion by 0.25 seconds for each critical strike up to 1.25 seconds. So much goddamn text. And then Frigid Wind. Okay, I'll do that. Ugh. Excuse me. That was a thing. That was combat.
But once, I was a mother.
Those Terrasect have made off with our supplies. Get it back.
I'm drinking Diet Coke. Leave me alone. How dare you? Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yes. I want to get this stuff over here. Savage Claws? The heck? I'm starting to lose all my health there for a second. That's okay, I got my heirloom necklace. Get myself a heal. Pull this. Serverite ore. Oily drop cap. I don't even know what that's for. In combat with what? Okay. I hate it when the game gets me stuck in combat with something. It's just super annoying.
That'll teach those thieving
What do you mean in combat? In combat with what? Okay, I'm able to use invisible to get myself out of combat. A little annoying, but I got myself fixed. Okay, now I'm actually really close to yet another level. 56. I'll just do that. 110. I'm gonna do some combat leveling here, why not? That's how to do it. Level 57. We're almost to 60. Got Fevered Incantation. Each consecutive critical strike you deal increases the critical strike damage you deal up to 1% up to 4% for 6 seconds. So the more we crit, the more damage we deal. Eat beans every meal, that kind of thing. I don't know what to do with this shit. Get out of this craptastic. Okay. Now it's time to go up and above. There's other quests. Griffins of Feather speak with Cooter and Wildhammer. We can do those quests. I actually want to do more dailies. Go down to the Azure Span. Do we get any decent gear at all? Nope. Oh, 289. We got the gloves. That's actually super helpful. We already got that, and that. Let's sell, repair.
I have many wares.
I have an add-on that lets me sell a little bit more easily. We're still in Dungeon Queue. Another 7 minutes to go here. This is going to be a little bit of a trip. I swear they have remixed Deltarune music all the time. Oh, this is not Deltarune. This is Undertale.
I'm a simple lass. I see a wall, and I want it climbed. Go on, then.
Climb the wall. And get what? Climb the wall and get what? Oh, this is Napstablook music. Okay. Throwing excavators. I don't know how to get that thing over there. Well, let's see if I can move down here. Throw on the excavators. That's how to get to this thing. That's going to take a little bit. Got the enhanced compass. Grip going down. See if I can get this going here. This is Spider Dance. That's what this is. It's like trying to remember what this song was. Okay, so that's icy. I can't move. Thank you. Okay. No! I lost all my grip. Now I gotta go all the way back up. Fuck. Ah. Whatever. I was hoping I'd get it all done in one shot, but nope. Oh, and I could just walk up here. That's funny. That's okay. I'm just walking. I'm just walking. How does that work? How does that work? What? Okay. That should be it.
Fine work. We'll see if we can put those materials to good use.
Oh, it's a 309 versus a 236. So that's a huge increase. I don't know how my yak is climbing up the side of the wall like that, but cool, I guess. See, this one's already known, so we can just straight up sell that, that. Up to 2315 gold. Gold is easy to come by nowadays. And we have mail too. You ever seen a Brutosaur on the side of a cliff? How does that work? I can sell the rest of this stuff here too. Exceptional pelt. I don't know how I managed to get that. There we go. Oh, come on, man. Almost ready to level a little bit more. Just selling as much of this stuff as I can. These potions require level 61? I don't need any of these. And I think that's all I can do for now. Oh, somebody found my rousing fire. Cool. Actually, I need these quests completed. That's 6,600 yards, or is it measured in yards or meters? I don't know.
To reclaim our legacy, we aspects must restore the powers we relinquished to defeat Deathwing. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of Keeper Tyr's memory.
Seizure warning, there's some blinking lights up in the screen, just to let you guys know. But I would assume that people watching Twitch would already know to do that. I love this music, the old Sonic the Hedgehog music. It's Green Hill Zone. Classic song from 1991. Oh, thanks for the kiss, Pluto. You ever just like to listen to relaxing music while you're playing video games? It's a vibe. It really is. There's things I need to do later on today. I was going to contact a friendo, see if he wanted me to come visit, and if not, I'm going to go do something else. I just want to enjoy my last day. Oh, we get some Animal Crossing music. Cool.
Have we found any witches? We've been digging down here so long, I can't even think straight.
No one steals from
These guys are dorks.
Time to teach these lunkheads.
I have a quiver full of swords, and I know how to throw them.
They call me the Skullcracker.
They call you the what? Skullcracker? I'm gonna set you on fire, bro. Eat fire straight to the face, Eric the Swift. You've been pandering us and pestering us since classic.
You know, I think that tussle actually helped clear my head. Much obliged, strangers. We'll lend you a hand after we get our bearings.
No, interesting that we fight a boss that ends up helping us out later on in the dungeon. I think that's kind of a cool ability. When I did Dungeons and Dragons years ago, I designed a combat system where they would feel like way too threatened to deal with the situation, and then they're like, please don't kill us. We're just trying to do this and this and this. And then I made the players feel bad for doing what they're doing. Oh, my spell didn't go off on time. Darn it.
Roma, the chief here, gonna smash you.
Yeah, Bromock.
No fair. Mark always wins. Nice work. That frog has been a real pest.
We know how to open the door, but that ugly rockhead always kept us out.
Want to see
Well.
something nifty? What's this?
Oh, Rockhead. I join with a pee-pee poo-poo and an S. What? What is that? Hyena Cozy? Oh, hello, Hyena Toofs. How be you today? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what you meant by that too. I'm okay, not bad.
Leave this to me. Shield charge! Foes! Oh, my head.
Head.
This lunkhead got the door open. You better go on while Olaf recovers.
Poor Olaf. These guys are interesting.
The unworthy will not enter the Bertier's secrets will be.
How dare you not call me worthy? I'm going to set you on fire, and you're going to like it. Sentinel Talondras defeated. Not really getting any decent gear from these dungeons. Not that it really matters much. It's only like the last 10 levels that things start to matter. Oh, excuse me. Join with a word of wisdom and an emote. Well, let me tell you this. You are more intelligent than most politicians out there. Okay, and I'm still only like third in DPS. Fire mages are fun once you set off like one spell right after another. Arcane explosion, only really useful if you're inside something. Wow, we're actually almost a 58. Okay, I've been told. 58. Doing pretty good. Do we not want to go after the spooters? What are you... Bro. Okay. Guess we don't want to go after the spooters. Not sure why we're going this way. Did you not realize that we had to go where the spiders are at, bro? Bruh. You're going backwards. Look at your map. Yeah, most dungeons now are pretty linear. Most other dungeons were like a maze. How dare you silence me? I hate it. When casters get silenced, things go awry. Can I choose that talent? Greater invisibility. Yes, that's a good talent to have.
Purging protocols activated. Target acquired.
Emberon is a construct of the Titans, I think.
System shut down.
Jeez. Oh, that was an interesting spell. Yeah, we don't want to go too much further.
Searching for whatever it is you folks are after.
Information. We're after information.
This room, same travels all.
Let's get those damage over time effects on from our mages. A dot, as they're called. More dots! We need more dots! Does anyone remember that old World of Warcraft video? Where that dungeon leader was like so upset. 50 DKP minus blah 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 blah. I stopped doing raids with groups because the only purpose of going to a group and doing a raid was to get geared, and I want a piece of gear, and then the dungeon leader's like, no, you're supposed to have us all roll on that, blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll just give it to the other person, and then I will be promptly leaving your group, because I'm not going to play with people who want to manipulate and control things. So I'm just off and doing my own thing. Some people just are so toxic. I got over that mentality in high school. I'm not going to deal with it in a video game. Anywho. And give it the kiss. Why are you such a bean, Pluto? You telling me? You probably already know. We're getting like lots of experience just from killing stuff. Like we're already 3 bubbles into the next level. Yeah. I stay like right here, then I don't get affected by the temporal anomaly. Super Panda Q! Welcome on into the stream. How's it going?
The disc you seek will be mine.
Don't mind me while I take a swig of soda. I need to get some lunch after this. Haven't I dealt with the infinite agents before in Wrath of the Lich King? Apparently, I think we've properly dealt with Nosdormu's temporarily corrupted counterpart, Morozond, I believe it was, back in Cataclysm. Cataclysm had some cool dungeons. Not that these aren't cool, it's just I remember Cataclysm. It was just like right after Wrath of the Lich King, and right when people started noticing that the numbers started getting really crazy. As we were witnessing the effect of number bloat, where, you know, level 80 you had if you were at level 80 and you were a tank, fully geared, epic, you probably had maybe 80,000 HP. The numbers were a lot smaller back then, but now you can see I'm not even level 60 and I have 78,000 HP. These numbers are goofed. They're goofed.
Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be. In all timelines, you failed to stop me. Lost in the sands.
Oh, that druid was keeping up with me.
Your efforts are impressive, but in vain.
Infinite Dragon Spire, cool. And then we got another talent. We're level 59.
Only one aspect, and Murison shall be infinite.
That's right. There's a closed loop of time going on. I don't think Murozond can even escape his fate. Kind of wish I had played the PS2 Shin Megami Tensei games. Never heard of those. I'm gonna head this direction while I go find another group here. 6,000 yards. You can actually see just how quickly we can travel. You get a lot of speed at first, but then when you're doing like cross-continent flying, it takes a while. By the way, this is the Obsidian Worldbreaker, which is just another clone of Deathwing. Since you're talking about character designs. I know some designs are kind of built off this samey-wamey stuff. $2,000 yards to go here. This spell right here, the Whirling Surge, it's really good at traveling the land quite a bit. If we were doing normal flying, this would have taken us 3 times as long. This would have taken us a really long time. I remember doing that. Setting my character in a direction of where I wanted to go, and then just flying, and then hitting the clear key, letting it auto-fly. And just do whatever. Let's see, where's the quests I need to turn in? Inside here, yes. Here we go. Elder Pois, Weaver of Tales.
Day, young one. What?
I can get a lot of experience there.
Yes. All right then.
Okay, and then we're over level 60. Holy shit. Mass Barrier, casting Blazing Barrier himself and 4 allies within 40 yards. So I've never done Mass Barrier before. That's interesting. I've never seen that kind of spell before. I would have much preferred Time Anomaly. Any moment you had a chance to gain combustion for 5 seconds, fun Fire Blast Charge, or Time Warp for 6 seconds. I think that's a better thing than Mass Barrier, in my opinion. I'll probably choose that after I level to full. Whoa, the mail's right here. There we go. And then I'm not going to do any of these other quests. I'm going to do the dailies, though. Attacking the Brackenhide, which is an elite quest, it looks like. I love that they added the dynamic flying to all of the other mounts. It actually makes for a really cool effect.
The
Let's see.
presence is a blight upon our lands, festering, growing.
Oh, these are very strong. I'm gonna not do that quest. Stop the spread. Okay, so we just need to... Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh. How many enemies do I have to kill? Jeez. Okay. There's so many of them. That's quite a bit, actually. You rot too? Let's see, how can I take these things down? Oh boy. I only got so many self-heals here. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to get a little squishy. What is going on at level 60? That's only 8%? 8%? How am I supposed to deal with all these enemies? I mean, if I was like a Death Knight, I could just plow right through them, but this looks like a multiplayer type of thing. So, I'm not going to do that one. Let's go for that quest. $3,600. We'll go for this quest over here. Wait for the next dungeon to open up. So item level 277. So I think we actually have, yeah, I have a piece of gear that's a 147 for my feet. I've had that like 12 levels ago. Or even longer than that. I think 20 levels ago. Uh-oh. We're running out of juice. The only way we're going to gain momentum is to go slightly downward. Or we can just land and get back up. It's probably the easiest thing to do. We'll do that. since I got mail anyway. And we'll sell some of this stuff. Wilder cloth, tattered cloth, basilisk eggs. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. We can sell that dragon spire.
I have many wares.
It's a 320 versus a 289. Like, my Hellscream's War Staff is max level, but it's a little annoying. Okay. Now I should be able to get up. I got this boat a little while ago, the Dreadwake. See, it is now 237. We've already hit level 60. I don't know when we're going to hit level 70. Oh, actually, I do need to do some quests here. Oh, fire spiders, huh? Boy, I'm feeling a little squishy now. What the heck? Something going on with this. Need to free some frozen Tuskar. I don't know where they're at, so yeah. How's the rest of chat doing right now? Something's not triggering like it's supposed to. I got some... Oh, here we go. I think these are what I need to do here for this quest. So I'm going to move this here. Some places where I kind of prefer spells to be. Frost Nova, huh? Curious. Chaos time. Woot. Thank you for the kiss, Pluto. Free some more Tuskar here. We need to free 7 frozen Tuskar. My spells aren't doing that much damage now. They were doing more damage earlier. A vampire dragonborn? Interesting. Oh, finally got a quest here. Cocoon Survivor. I can't do anything with it though. Well, let's see. With this one we haven't done yet.
Alexstrasza charged us with protecting the life pools from the Primalists. I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
Getting to release Pyroblasts is a little bit easier.
Reinforcements!
Reinforcements? You don't get reinforcements. You get me. You get my hand up your ass. As I'm gonna kick it with my hand somehow. I don't know what that meant. I'm gonna try to work out the logistics of that language anyway. Like words. Looking for words in my head. They don't make any sense. As soon as we get to like level 70, I'll probably end up taking off for the day, or see what happens once I hit like 3 or 4 o'clock. We'll see what happens. We'll have a stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll play some Animal Crossing New Horizons. I did homes recently for Harriet and Harvey. Can't wait to show those off. I was actually really proud of Harvey's. If anybody knows if anybody knows Animal Crossing, does Pascal and Harvey seem like Cheech and Chong to you? I swear they're just like Cheech and Chong.
If only you could have understood the righteousness, I will not allow you to disturb Meladrusa's work.
Not allow me to? Bro, I don't think you understand. I don't need to be allowed anything. Aaron is our little resident chaos maker, if anybody hasn't met him yet. My target is obscured. That's weird.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural state. I will not fail. You will not interfere.
I already have interfered, and you can kiss my butt.
Consume you. I am sorry, but I need your strength, little ones. No, these whelps are pure. They will show you the truth. Ice, consume you.
My spells aren't ready yet. No. I'm trying.
And shatter, miserable.
I felt like I got weaker after I leveled. I definitely got weaker. Something's wrong here.
Now that you have secured the pools below, I require your aid above.
Alrighty. This feels like one of the shorter dungeons.
The exposed life pools are in grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
Oh dear.
Quickly, take the eggs. Save as many as you can.
Is anybody liking the music? I just kind of chose it at random. Game Chops is actually pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, enjoy my fire spells.
You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
I never get the Phoenix Flames to regenerate faster. Should also use Scorch as a filler. Not sure if Ice Nova is a really useful spell.
Clearing them out. Do
It's
not
caused a
let
world
the
of giant
primalists
icy
desecrate this
winds,
hallowed space.
causing frost damage and all other enemies in place, freezing them in place. Okay. So, not a great spell, not a good spell. It's an okay spell. Have you listened to any OC Remix recently? I heard of it. I haven't recently listened to it.
You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
Well. CS Guitar 89, he's good. I've not heard of that individual. Or if I have, I probably did not remember. Whoops.
The last pool is safe. She is exposed. Attack that primalist before she can summon reinforcements.
Okay.
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself! Be overwhelmed by the flame.
No, I am the flame, bro. You not know what kind of mage I am? Giving recommendations. Lots of interesting music. I want to be able to play music on Twitch that doesn't trigger copyright. I really don't want to set up something where I have to filter out my audio track so that if people do clips, the audio is not saved. Because that's basically how Beat Saber players stream it, is the audio track is recorded separately, so that way people trying to take clips, they don't actually clip the audio. They don't get hit for a copyright strike. But I don't want to set up stuff like that. That literally takes forever. And I'm lazy. Oh, come on. Okay, level 61. You want to get a couple copyright strikes for video game soundtracks. These are actually custom soundtracks made by individual artists. Okay. Yeah, video game music I think is fine.
Your false queen cannot stop us. We are the truth.
My pleasure. Two is better than one. Help me, Kairaka. More will come.
Oh yeah. Big old chunk of experience in the Sky Saddle Cord. 339. That's nice. And then we have Molten Fury, damage dealt to targets below 35%, health increased by 7%.
Lest we be caught off guard again.
Cool, and then we got accumulative shielding. Your barrier's cooldown recharges 30% faster while shield persists. Okay, so the longer I keep the shield up, the better it is. Cool. I'm going to say won't? Oh, okay.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Let's sell that. Okay, now it's costing me money to do transmog. Let's see here. If I open up this, like my feet, I need better gear. So let me go armor, cloth, feet, and then upgrades only. I like hands and I like feet. This is only 25 gold, so we'll just buy that. Why not? Equip that, and then go back to our other mount. This seems broken just to be able to switch gear, sell stuff. Now I'm level 300, so I should do a little bit better. So I went up like 20 points from that. That's cool. Alright, now we're what, level 61? So doing pretty good.
The spiders are hungry today. Free our friends before their meals.
Okay, and then... Oh, we're 62. Need to free the rest of these Tuskar. Okay, finally doing some actual decent damage. It's amazing how one piece of gear can really affect things. Now one more back here, and that should get us a nice chunk of experience. What's your most favorite and least favorite classes you play? My least favorite class, and people are going to hate me for this, is Rogue. Rogue and Cat Druid, because they're basically the same thing. As much as I like cats, ironically. My favorite classes are spellcaster classes. Mages definitely. Warlocks I'll put at a close second place. The Drakthir are very interesting. My favorite melee class would have to be probably Demon Hunters. I think they go past Warriors for me. I want to say they're cool. Is there anything else here that I need to do? Do those daily quests up here. Actually, we go over here. If I go to my toy box, I got my scouting maps here. I almost forgot about these. Need lots of gold to get these scouting maps unlocked. Discovered GM Island. What the hell? Yes, GM Island is indeed a thing. It is not used anymore. Dungeon masters or game masters would actually imprison players that get caught cheating. Like if you're using hacking tools or whatnot, you'll be in a massive amount of trouble. And they send you off to GM Island, where basically you're inside of a dark container with a single white light and a single chair. Game masters don't show up in the games anymore. They just don't. They would have characters that could play normally, but could also unlock debug controls. Okay, catalogers, raft. This is an easy quest. Just take pictures of this shit. Grumpy duck. It's interesting. We take a picture of NPC and they make a comment on it. Okay. Legendary photograph. I don't even know how that works. see, Gargantuan Hornswog. How is that rare? This is easy stuff. This is easy quest. Just aim your camera at things and take pictures, and that's all you really need to do. Whee! That seems like not a good thing to do. Going down a waterfall while you're taking photos. Wildlife photographer. Got a legendary photograph and wildlife photographer. Take a photograph of a legendary character while cataloging wildlife. Okay. So some achievements just happen. So you're level 62. What else can we do here? We got Fishing Frenzy. It's nice that they put that little diamond up on the screen.
Great fish gather in droves. Go, gather meat for us and bring back stories of your exploits.
Okay, we get to pull more threshers out of here. And as soon as the threshers are pulled out of the water, you just straight up win. Pulling a baby thresher out of the water? This seems cruel. I mean, get a game soon, Justin. What game are you getting? Are you going to game? Oh, all right. We'll be done with our stream here in a little bit. I think probably once I reach 70 or whatnot. Didn't we just do this quest elsewhere in the world? Pulling these fish out of here and getting their steaks? For PS3? Ah. This just seems really cruel. Let's get these baby threshers out of here. Harpoon a little baby fish, yank it out of the water, and then gut it. It just seems so cruel. It's such funny. That's funny. Okay. It's interesting how these things die and then their corpses become like really tiny. It's weird. Three more fish. Yank this thing out of the water again. Oh, it's stuck behind a rock. Two more. Two more fish. That thing was doomed from the start. Oh, he yanked it way up on land there. Okay.
What a haul. Certainly worthy of a tale or two.
Yeah, doing dailies is definitely a really good way of getting experience, as well as queuing up for dungeons. So this is going to be the fastest method of leveling. You can do the quests if you really want to. It's just not necessary. So once you have dailies unlocked on your main, then everybody gets the dailies unlocked, and that's all good. And then I believe, I don't know, but I believe any reputation that you get with any faction now applies to your entire account. So you can work on reputation with one character, and it'll apply to other characters as well, which is good. At least that's what I think. So if I open up the Dragon Isle summary, yeah, Dream Warden's somewhere like level 20. So I haven't even focused on these factions at all. It's getting warm in my room, my goodness. Spring is coming! Spring is coming. Go back where you came from? I live here, bro. I'm a person of the land. There we go. Dungeon queue time. Let's see how many of these I can anger. Alright, so as soon as we get out of the dungeon, we're going to have a pile of enemies on us, so we need to be careful. Algathar Academy again.
Many deals for a friend of
Where are the other
like you.
Oh, there's the other players. Cool. Somebody got a really cool butterfly mount there. See, people like doing it this way. Go on left and just doing a circle around the place. My neck's starting to hurt.
New students. How wonderful.
I don't know if I'm gonna get 7 levels done in an hour. I can try.
Indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
$63. Meteor. I've never used this spell before. Cast a meteor which lands at the target location, dealing fire damage. Okay. Oof. Oh boy.
Please excuse the mess.
And that is a 45-second cooldown.
I'm just putting together my lesson plan.
Let me move this quaking palm down here. I can put the meteor up there. Oh, come on. Dispel me, dispel me, dispel me, please. I hate being stuck.
Here we are. Long ago.
Yes, we're doing this dungeon again.
Dragonflight accidentally overloaded an arcane elemental and created a
At least a meteor is an instant cast spell. So it's just a big thing that comes out of the sky and boom.
The blue dragons battled Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control.
Did I just increase my damage to 32 KDPS now?
To defeat the dragons, it was ultimately destroyed. Well done. Since you did so well on your lesson, feel
Look at this dragon.
Something from that
I've never seen a dragon quite like that.
Chest.
That's pretty cool. Why are we going that way? Everybody wants to go the long way around. I don't understand. What's the point? I have a dragon that actually looks like trees.
Well, it seems like things are in further disrepair than we anticipated.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
I don't know who else leveled. Oh, miscalculated that. I wish like Flame Strike would target whatever I'm hitting.
There is too much life magic. What are you doing?
Hey yo, Yuki!
There's too much nature.
There's a heckin' bean in chat.
What is that thing? This is your fault.
How are you doing, Yuki?
Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
You're okay? How's the job been going?
Thank you so much for your help. Though, this all could have been avoided by someone not trying.
Having pain in the side of my head. Oh dear.
What an overgrown.
Got some aspirin. Hopefully it's not too serious. Been super busy spring break. Ooh. I hope you've been having fun, at least.
pitch this Lishrath arena. Oh, wait, what are these birds doing here?
Well, we're gonna go attack some birdos. No, not the Mario birds. We're gonna attack these birds. So, I think as my toothache got my wisdom tooth slowly coming out, so it's causing migraines. Oh dear. Yeah, you better get to an orthodontist as soon as you can. Have him go check it out. Oh. So, I mean, dentists, while they do focus on teeth, they also focus on the rest of the head and jaw as well, and they do understand headaches to a certain extent, so they might be able to figure something out for you, or at least get you a referral to a specialist. So, don't leave that sit. If it's a lingering pain that doesn't go away, go see a doctor and have him take care of it. We wish you the best, Yuki.
At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Alrighty. God, that warrior's doing better than me. Holy shit. I was sitting there setting off pyroblasts left and right, and that warrior was still hitting like a truck. It's 179,000. Oh, it's all level 327 gear. Okay. See, I got like really low level gear, so that's why their DPS is much higher. Jeez. I hope you get well soon, Yuki. It's always good to see you. Even though my streaming is like erratic and random, and I do apologize for that, I just live a little busy life. I don't get a chance to enjoy people's streams as often as I'd like to be honest. Oh boy. Whew! What the fuck was that? That was just a pile of enemies. I think we went a little bit crazy in that.
Who are you? You are not registered.
I guess that mass barrier spell did come in handy. If I didn't have that, we probably would have lost that.
These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Learn from this. Demerit points for you.
Ooh, yeah. I think everybody hit a level there. Oh, if we want to chain dungeons, I'm cool with that. Barrier diffusion. That's a passive ability. Whenever one of your barriers is removed, reduces cooldown by 4 seconds. Okay. So that means we can get that barrier back up and running. Oh, watch our Kornos. I think these players know a little bit of what they're doing here. It's all about balancing your cooldowns. And I'm also a little bit squishy. Not sure why we're going this way. What is this tank doing? Whoa! 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 Ah! Shoot, I missed my clicks. Damn it! Missed my clicks. That's okay. We're a little ambitious with that one. Take yourself out there, Yuki. Yes, definitely. Yuki, you're a heckin' sweetie. You are worth a tremendous amount to us. You're priceless. That's what you are. You're a priceless individual. You're beautiful. You're talented, and you're capable. Let's see. Why would I want to minimize the spell book? Why does the game want me to do that? No, 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 no. Leveled 65 in a block of ice. We can probably do this. There's a little bit of lag going on there. What the heck? Yeah, they won't let you go over this side of that thing. They will let you go over this way here.
More trespassers! I will not allow you through! I will not let you through! My sacrifice will keep these halls safe!
No, they won't.
A small victory. I will eliminate you!
Anyhow. That boss is defeated. Got deep impact. Meteor now hits the target until living bomb. Cooldown reduced by 10 seconds. Oh, jeez. Okay. Boom. I make things go splat. Okay, we should be able to open up this door here soon. Oh, door's unlocked. Let's go. Okay, and now off to the sub-bosses.
Even the memories of you will be cinders.
Cinders?
The winds are always in my favor.
Oh, imagine. Can you imagine a wind mage? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Gulping Goliath. The big old Froggo. My arm's starting to hurt, jeez. Splat. Hey, got some bracers. Finally, a decent piece of gear. Okay. Now it's a 252 to 350, so that's definitely a huge upgrade. We're only gonna get some more and more powerful gear down the road, but these numbers are ridiculous. These numbers are ridiculous. Whew. That meteor sure is fun. Nice spell. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Kinda it's like a nice filler spell for when your other stuff is on cooldown. Or if you just see a big old pile of enemies, you want to just crush them all like a paper cup. You know? Just bring out the best.
We'll build a new world, free from their corruption.
Well, you know, okay.
Nothing can stop.
Wow, I haven't even gotten to the second phase of her abilities, and we're already 65, and then it's only 319, so sheesh. I refresh everybody's spells there. It's only taken 4 minutes to get through this dungeon? Wow. Something so satisfying about being able to just tear these things apart. Can I loot these, please? Okay. Well, I forgot about those dudes. And do we level up again? No, not quite. Oh, someone else leveled up. No aqueous barrier for you. Remove my shield over there.
The elemental will cleanse the waters.
Oh, will it now? Wait until we're in position. No! God damn it. I was hoping to get this thing down before Castaway got done. Oh, what a tease. What a tease. You don't want to be knocked into that water. And can I get in range of that thing? There we go. Nice. 66. 66, and then we have Inspired Intellect. Arcane Intellect grants you additional 3%. So essentially we just hit a little bit harder. Okay, and I think I'm going to turn on my shield before I leave group here because I'm going to be in a pile full of enemies. And I got about maybe 20 minutes or so. Oh, they ported us out here. Okay, that's fine.
Help us strike back against them and their vile primalist allies. You did it! You set them on their back hooves.
That's the least I could do. Let's see, where are we at? Join Shakar in the Grand Hunt. I don't know if I want to do this kind of quest. I'm not sure how this works. What quest is this? Deceptive Corpse Wings defeated. Okay. Oh, they're elites. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, elites, you really want to only challenge... Well, there it is. Oh, dear. Well, I guess we're gonna try. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we managed to defeat one group at 20%. Dare we try the rest of them? Okay. Well, let's see what happens. We're taking lots of damage. Taking lots of damage. Good thing our ice block actually heals our wounds. It's kind of broken, if I do say so myself. Okay, 40%. Actually, we have this upgraded intellect, and I need to recast that on myself, because otherwise I'm missing out on a lot of damage. And things take unnecessarily long to get things done. Look at all that gold we're getting now. Sweet! 248 gold for selling all that. And sell all of our junk. Don't need the cloak, don't need that.
Good fortune to our friends.
And then... Oh boy. Wow, okay. Didn't realize... Challenging elites on my own is actually really, really difficult, and that means I'd have to eat after every single one of them. Maybe we can do this. I don't know. Okay, we got one more maybe. One more group. That should get us some decent experience, I hope. Let's do some kiting here, I think. Okay. Ah! Ah! I need my instant cast spells, please. Thank you. Oh my god. We're down to 8,000 health. Okay, southern plains hunt. Now we need to hunt beasts of the river. So... what beasts of the river do we hunt? What's this whole thing? Okay. Oh, it's the hunt progress. Okay. Wild Argali. How you doing, Atlas? Welcome to the stream. Okay, aggressive Hornstriders are also good enemies to go after. My goodness. My spells are not hitting as hard as I would like them to. Normally... oh no, rip tendon, ouch. I was gonna say something and I just can't remember what I was gonna say. Contract, now I have time to talk with you all again. Yay! Welcome on in, Atlas. Always good to see you. It's been kind of on and off today. We got raided today? What is going on? What the heck? What pushed me down the mountain? Got raided today, and then we got 10 gift subs from a random individual today. It was actually pretty awesome for the end of my vacation. What was the budding charge, maybe? 55% done. Yeah, those pyroblasts are really what you want in an attack. It's in there watching Corpse Wing up on top. Keep forgetting to use my Scorch abilities. Oh. Hornstrider chicks we don't want to go after. Okay. And 67. We're getting there. Pyromaniac casting Pyroblaster Flame Strike while Hot Streak is active has a 6% chance of repeat. Spell casts a 50% effectiveness. This effect counts as consuming a Hot Streak. So basically you just cast fire and more fire and more fire and more fire and more fire, and then your enemies just burn and burn and burn, and their life is over, and that's it. Fire, fire everywhere, and ow, 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 ow. That's essentially what it is. My room is getting super hot. I don't know what to do. And then we got about a half hour left to see if we can get to level 70. And again, we only created this character 3 days ago. I know there's some people who could really play World of Warcraft and go from like level 1 to level 80 in a day. And I just won't do that. It's just ridiculous. Okay, 97%. We need one more enemy. Cloth thistle barbs?
Something has scared the creatures of this area. Hold them off.
Okay, restless invasion. Normally, you would want to I don't want to go after the chicks. Okay, it's 25%, so we got 4 more groups. Need to zoom out a little bit so I can actually see. How dare you fear me? What the heck? Goodness. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh my goodness. Out of range. What? What? Oh, this fear just sucks ass. Arcane Explosion doesn't do as much damage as a fire mage, so let's see. 50%, just chilling. Job ends soon, so look out for a new one. In the meantime, I'm gonna enjoy my free time while I have it again, though. That's cool. I hate this fear, man. Oh my goodness, come on. And then the Wild Argali. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh my goodness. Oh well, I got one more group to go here.
Any lucky doos you like?
There's the last group.
There are tracks nearby. Follow them.
Okay.
Lead to our quarry.
Print Pursuer. This may not be good because those bulls have way too much HP for me to deal with. Tracks examined. But how would one examine tracks? Okay. Aha. Examine the bush. Guess we must be careful. Examine these bushes. Gotta watch out for that bull. As this thing will rip me to pieces. I need to be careful here. 50%. Take this thing down. And there's some suspicious paw print. It is really, really hot in my room. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn on a fan. It's actually my PC that's making my room warm. I could go open up my window, but unfortunately it gets really noisy outside. And so, sorry about the hum. That is my fan running. If I don't get some air in here, I'm gonna go nuts. 92%. Look at these little critters. Trunkalumps. What are even these critters? Look at these. They're like little teeny elephants. So cute. Yes, they are the babies.
These beasts are fierce and territorial. Show your strength and cut them down.
Okay. We gotta defeat more groups, huh? Oh shoot, you know what? I totally even forgot to do the dungeon queue. My bad. Okay, I need to stay away from that bull, that mammoth bull, because that thing will be a huge pain in my ass. Okay, and then there's like one more group. Aha.
The beast that roams these lands and kill it.
Horned hazard.
We will make good use of the resources it provides.
Oh my. And this thing is 3 million HP. There's no way in hell I'm beating that. There's no way in hell I'm beating that. I can't beat that thing. Alright, chat, do you want me to have a stab at that? 3 million health? Should I make some sort of effort to take that thing down at this level? At 67? There's no fucking way. Well, even if I use mirror image, this thing will just grind away at my health. Like, I have no idea what to do. I'm asking you guys for fun. But yeah, My choice would be to abandon ship. Dang, I ain't taking anything that's 3 million health down. Alright, well, we'll just go do some other quests in the meantime. We'll come back to this later. Probably when we've over-leveled it and the spoils mean nothing.
One of our foragers spotted food nearby. See what you can gather.
Man. Okay, so we get to collect something. Kill a stag beetle to take its plums or honey plums collected. So I guess we just target the honey plums. Okay. Probably set up like a macro for this, like target honey plum and then cast simple shot. Well, this is easy quest. Yeah, there's literally honey plums everywhere. It's not really gonna matter. Let's target them, stay away from the enemies. Watch where I'm walking. 2, 3, 4, 5. There I go. Oh, need one more.
Fruit is excellent for morale.
Renown 21. Centaur Penance unlocked. That's cool. Let's get the flashy rocks done. Get some other experience. The last levels 70 through 80 take a while.
Lightning energy into some of the minerals in this area. Let's gather a few specimens, shall we?
Okay. Wow, I cannot take these things down fast enough. Jeez. I feel like I'm getting weaker as I level. That shouldn't be the case. What's going on with that? Need a lightning infused rock? Okay, so these are going to be one of those quests where I'm going to have to kill a bunch of these just to get one. Oh, there we go. Dungeon queue. Yay. Ah! My arm! Been at this for a while. I wanted to get to 70 before the end of the stream, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
Be wary, champions.
Wait, I do this fucking one again? Jeez.
Is not one of them. These whelplings perceive anyone
Okay.
as a threat. Their gaze pierces all. If they see you, all nearby creatures will awaken to purge you from the vault.
Notice how these dungeons actually level with you? But that just begs the question. Oh my god! Pokemon's trying to capture me. That just begs the question. It's like... I'll have to get you a Master Ball, dude. Why can't they just do this with all of the dungeons? Why only these ones? It would save me from monotony if I didn't have to do the same frickin' 6 dungeons all the time, you know? You had to try.
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted
One of these days, I might let you catch me. That day is not the day.
them here. A little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years.
Chromie time queuing? No, not Chromie time. This is not Chromie time. This is just me doing normal stuff. Not me totally forgetting to use the big spells that I got. And it's taking me longer to take this thing down, even though I'm, like, technically the strongest DPS? Really? I'm the highest DPS and it took us that long?
Come, this way.
I'm gonna do this shite again.
The location of my vault was chosen to harness and make use of this powerful ley line. While a marvel to behold, I am unsure of what effects it will have on your mortal form. Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
I never did understand that. Extra appendages. What are you talking about? You got 3 demon hunters in here. This should go probably pretty quick.
You have discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tomes.
Oh, I got a good old remix of Nintendo Wii music. What did they turn me into? What is this? What a little turtle! Why did they turn me into a turtle? Okay. Well, this turtle's about to kick your butt, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja ones. Or something. And getting up to 70 is going to take a little bit longer than I had anticipated. I will have to take off and get some lunch. Maybe get in the shower. I don't know. Hey, chat. Why do epic raiders never... why do epic raiders... I screwed up that joke, damn it. Why do epic raiders stink? Because they never wipe. That's stupid. It's like being turned into a frog in Final Fantasy. Yeah. Become Froggo. What direction should we take? Go down. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Oculus. Not a whole lot of people like the Oculus. That dungeon was a bit complex. Almost done with this dungeon. Unless we're halfway through it, and then we got some more unread mail. Booyah! Okay. Proceeding onward.
Yes, yes. So beautiful. So powerful. All for me.
All for you.
No, no, no! Mine. It is all mine. Me. Take care of them. Slash you. My magic.
Your magic. Your magic is nothing.
Take care of them. Slash you. My treasure.
You know, something I have not done in this expansion very much is raids.
I do not blame her.
Because I managed to get raid gear on one of my mains. And even with raid gear, even ranked purple, it's just so hard to try to stay alive. out in the world, and it's like, raid gear should allow me to just trounce things out in the world. Raid gear should allow you to solo elites.
The consequences would be dire. Please, hurry.
So lately I have not played on my main at all. Due to the fact that I didn't think that raid gear was worth getting. So as soon as I raid geared up my character, I just felt squishy. Or maybe we've been spoiled by thinking that high-end gear should mean that you should trounce things all the time. I don't know. And it's like, hey, I went through raids, I earned this gear, it should be strong enough for me to deal with myself out in the open world without really anything being a threat. That's kind of the whole point of me getting raid geared. Now I've been just doing dungeons.
People are experiencing visions of a radiant song all across Azeroth.
Level 68, so we can begin the otherworld quests.
Perhaps Azeroth's speaker can shed some light on what this warning might mean.
Watch this double pyro blast to the face. Ow.
What is she hiding?
We got stuck with an enemy and the tank wouldn't come back and deal with it, so... Oh well.
Did she send you? Enough! Freeze!
I love being able to chain.
Her secrets will be mine!
Chain one pyroblast right after another, it's awesome.
We are too
Whee!
Oh no.
I'm just jumping down. Alright, time. This weird enemy. At least they let you get into the new expansion 2 levels early. Oh yeah, another big old chunk of experience. Okay. Leave group.
My dear one.
355. Oh, Skullcorn! Thank you for the raid. How you doing, Bean? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your stream, Skullcorn? It's good to see you. Why don't I do you a favor and give you a shout out? Skullcorn playing some Lego Worlds. Ooh, haven't done that one yet. That's pretty cool. Legos are such a thing. They're actually pretty awesome. We got some letters. Well, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Justin. I'm a variety and entertainment streamer, longtime furry, former convention director, former radio show host, small-time voice actor, IT specialist, and ham radio operator. Today we're playing World of Warcraft only for a little bit longer, up until we get to about level 70, and then I'm going to read off to somebody else, but I appreciate you coming in anyway, so feel free to stick around. Let's see, what other kind of gear can I get here? It's a 344. I want 100 gold for that. I think buying gear at this level just isn't really worth it. Blizz needs to upgrade their heirlooms. And we're playing World of Warcraft. I have all the heirlooms upgraded to max level. I get all the set bonuses, which is really helping us our levels. Try is not really me in the long run, Lego Worlds. I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta try out a new game every once in a while. Nothing wrong with that. Why is Frost Nova have 2 charges? Okay. I don't know if I need 2 charges of Frost Nova, but I guess there's that. I'm going to teleport to Silithus. I'm going to abandon this area. We're at level 69. Nice. We're going to head to Silithus and talk to Thrall.
Another vision.
Yeah, we got a big old sword stuck in the planet that we can't seem to get out. I'm gonna yeah, so let's War Within. I'm gonna skip all of this and go to War Within. This is the first of like 3 major expansions that they're trying to reinvigorate World of Warcraft on, and Chris Metzen had came back. I think he wanted to retire and then wanted to come back. So now we're on this area. Instantly ported here. I think what I'm going to do, since I'm now in an area of rested experience, I'm going to head offline. I'll be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. Skullcorn, thank you for the raid. I know it's a little bit late in the game, but we still want to send you off to other beans. So thanks to Skullcorn, thanks to Safiel, and thanks for the 10 gift subs today. My goodness, y'all are heckin' awesome. And thanks to Game Chops in the background on YouTube for the Video Game Study Lounge music. Please go check them out on YouTube. Really awesome selection of music. And we should go raid somebody else, eh? Should raid somebody who needs some attention. Oh my goodness, you know who we haven't raided in a while? Raccoon Cat. Let's go say hi to Raccoon Cat. Raccoon Cat's a super cute individual. And the Raccoon Cat. I think I typed that correctly. See you guys all tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll do some Animal Crossing New Horizons. Happy Home Paradise. And still work towards the GOAT designer. And as always, no matter who you are or where you come from, you're valid and you're loved. Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.